morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. I need to move this back. I feel like you're like looking up my nose or something. Dang, okay, I'm writing down up here parameters for when I buy a new camera. And one is to be able to have a flip screen so that I can see that I'm in the frame. Anyway, happy Tuesday. I ended yesterday's vlog kind of cut off after dinner, but you didn't miss anything last night. Mike finished cleaning up the car. I did dishes, took out the garbage. And that was it. We got our showers, watched CSI Miami again, because again, Sundays and Mondays, they do the marathons, and that's one of my top favorite shows. I know I've watched every episode multiple times, but I can't help it. I love it. It's so cheesy in parts, but I love it. So anyway, that's all we did last night. You missed nothing. So this morning, I'm preparing dinner at almost 9 o'clock, but that's okay, because it's a Crockpot meal, so it needs to cook all day. So you and I are all virgins when it comes to this recipe. This was, if you watched my meal plan video, today is called Crockpot Country Steak with Gravy. So I'm going to follow the recipe exactly as what it calls for the first time. If I like it, but I feel that it needs some tweaking, I usually just write on here how to tweak stuff and save it. If I don't like it, garbage. So we'll see. I'm not a fan of round steak just because of the tenderness of it. Not tender. But with being in a crock pot, it may turn out quite well. So you're going to cook with me this morning. I'm still waiting on my tea to be done. So while that is steeping, we're going to cook. Alright, so combine the gravy and the next 5 ingredients in a small bowl and stir well. Alright, well we're right there right now. So let's get, what do I want? My little whisk is in the dishwasher. This needs a big whisk. I'm also going to need a spoon. Alright, so 1 jar of the savory beef gravy. I'm going to move you back in just a hair and down. There. I'm not a fan of using this stuff either. Just because, again, if you watched me in the past, when you buy something, look at the list of ingredients. The longer the list of ingredients, the worse it is for you. This has quite a bit of like seasonings in it, so that is a lot of the ingredients, but then there's chemicals. You know, I can't say them, but there's at least 3 that I have no idea what they're in here for and what they do. I guess every once in a while won't kill me, huh? Alright, and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. This is how I love to buy my tomato paste, in a tube, rather than in the can, because then you're not wasting it. Let me get my measuring spoons out here. I used to buy the small cans, but then when I only needed a few tablespoons, I'd put the rest in a container and put it in the refrigerator, and I'd forget about it, and then they would look like a Christmas decoration, because the red tomato paste would have green fur growing on the top. So I started buying it in the tube, and I love it. Alright. What's next? Half a teaspoon of salt. We can do that. I don't know how close you can see that, but that is sprayed with a non-stick cooking spray. Teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I don't have garlic powder, I have garlic salt. So I'm going to cut back just a hair just because of the salt content. I'm sure it would be fine, but... Alright, half a teaspoon of pepper. Ooh, I need to fill my pepper shaker. If I can get it. Look at me. Get a half a... And half a teaspoon of dried thyme leaves. And that's it for ingredients. So we're just going to whisk this together. It smells really good. Alright, then layer gravy and steak in a slow cooker coated with cooking spray, beginning and ending with gravy mixture. So, take our spoon, put some gravy mixture in the bottom. I'm afraid if I pour, because it's not very fluid, it's more gloopy, gloppy, is that a word? So it's going to all run out. So I'm going to use a spoon here. And then we'll get some of our steak. So this was one huge round steak that I took the time on Saturday then to cut it all into pieces and freeze it. So hopefully this is not still frozen in the middle. Oh, of course it probably is going to be. But I just got it out of the freezer at 3 o'clock this morning when I was getting Mike ready for work. Alright, so these are the pieces that it's cut and frozen in. So we'll lay one. Lord have mercy. The centers are still frozen. 2. And then a little gravy on each one. And then, oh. 3 and a little one. 4 and a little one. Alright, and top with the rest of the gravy mixture. Okay, cover with lid and cook on high. Cook on high for an hour and then low for 6 to 7 hours until the meat is tender. So that's what we're going to do. High, 9:01. I'll be back at 10:01. So I've just been putzing around here, straightening up a little bit, did some dusting, I'm getting ready to vacuum. And I was in my spare room in the closet, moving some stuff around, and let me take it back over there. I was here in the office, and I was just trying to straighten up a little bit. Mike's starting to take over my area with car cleaning stuff. That's all his. That's all his. A giant basket of hats. He's like moving out of the garage into my office. But anyway, I have a bunch of pictures back here. Now ignore the Bocephus clock. That's his. But stacked along the wall is pictures that I've had in the past. I just don't have anywhere to hang them in this apartment because we've downsized. So I was going through what I had to see if it's stuff that I still really want to keep or if it's just stuff I can get rid of. I don't want to keep everything, but I did come across 2 items that I'm using in my bedroom. So I found this first one. I used to have that above my dresser when I lived in Harrisburg. Now, it adds something above my bed, but it's like it could be bigger. Like I need something bolder, but again, I'm not going to spend any money and go out and buy anything just because I'm hoping this jinxes me by hanging some new stuff that jobs will open up for us in Florida and we'll have to hurry up and pack up and get out of here. So that's what I'm hoping for, that I've jinxed myself. But anyway, for the time being it looks fine. And then this picture here, there's a glare from the sun coming in. But I used to have this in my second bathroom in Harrisburg. But the writing on it is a shiny satin color. Let me see if it works with the light on. And I thought it looked really good with the glitter, with the, not really a glitter lamp, but the mosaic lamp that I have next to it and the shininess. That doesn't help either. But it says, be happy, live life on purpose, dream big, enjoy every moment, laugh out loud, let it be, enjoy the journey, wake up and be awesome, travel often, the best is yet to come, make wishes, and shine bright. So I just thought, you know, I loved it when I bought it, and I haven't used it since we moved back home to York, and I missed it. And it's a great set of mottos to live by. So, yep, that's now in my bedroom. Alright, back to cleaning. You see what's penned outside on the deck? A hairy little boy, because I'm steam cleaning my floors. Yes, you're staying out there until I'm done. So just did the dining area and here. I did the foyer. It's already dry, so you can call that a foyer. I did both bathroom floors. I gotta do the kitchen yet when the steam cleaning is done. Hi, how you doing out there? Hairy little boy. So here is this Crockpot steak, and it is just coming apart with a fork. So very good sign. Let's give it a taste. Oh, crumb was still out. Sorry. Oh, that's hot. Ooh. Not bad. I don't know if I like the thyme leaves. I'd probably take this basic recipe, get rid of the thyme leaves, and maybe put some peppers and onions in there and do it more like Swiss steak. But, yeah, this will work for dinner tonight. Now, I was supposed to make the bacon cheddar patty cakes, I think they were called. I'm not going to make them. I have been too busy doing stuff around here today, and Mike's going to be leaving work in 6 minutes. And with this gravy that's on here, I think I'm just going to take the leftover mashed potatoes that I would have used to make those and just warm up the mashed potatoes, and I can put the gravy on that, because Mike probably won't. So, yeah. So we're going to have this. I'm going to warm up mashed potatoes, and I got to make some kind of veggie or salad for us yet. So I'm trying to finish up the laundry. Got my floor steam clean. I got my rugs from the bathrooms in the washer now. So yeah, it's been a pretty busy day, but I did get a lot accomplished, and I got to try a new recipe. So I'll let you know after we're done eating what Mike thinks of the recipe, and I'll be back when I figure out what vegetable I'm making. Alright, I've decided on fresh green beans with garlic butter. Time to snip. Hey everyone, so I'm getting ready to sign off for the night. I thought I'd let you know that my husband loved the Crockpot steak, so that will definitely be a keeper. I had originally said I wasn't a fan of the thyme flavor in there. He loved it, so I will probably just make a little note to cut back a hair on the thyme for myself, but still keep it in there for him. So I guess that's about it. I got a lot of work accomplished around here today, so pleased with that, because we are going to be gone again all weekend. No fun traveling. I have to dog sit this weekend for my mom, so I'll be leaving here first thing Thursday morning. We'll be going through Sunday night. So tomorrow is my last day here at home for several days. So I got my floors all done. I got my dusting done, so I think the only thing I have to do, I got my laundry done, so I think the only thing I have to do tomorrow is I want to wipe down the bathrooms. And then we have to go to Lancaster tomorrow to the Mazda dealer. I don't think we're taking our Mazda. They're just going to use one of theirs, but Mike wants the service manager to put one of the Mazda 6s up on a lift, so they can point out exactly where you're supposed to jack these vehicles up, because Mike does all his own work on the cars, but I don't know all the reasons behind it, but he just wants to make sure when he puts the jack stands underneath that he's putting them in the right spot, so he's not going to hurt anything. And the car sits so low to the ground that for us to see anything here is impossible until we get it jacked in the air. So anyway, we're heading to the Lancaster Mazda dealer tomorrow for them to do that for us as a courtesy, which is very nice of them. So we will probably end up grabbing something to eat while we were out, because it is 20-some miles over there and back again. My meal plan had us eating fish tomorrow, which I bought haddock, and making my barbecue potatoes and a vegetable. If you've watched previous videos where I've dog sat in the past, my dog sitting also involves keeping an eye on my grandmother, who lives right next door to my mom.
She is 81, still is working, believe it or not, lives alone, but again, right next door to my mom. And she does not eat. She's 96 pounds, and my mom cooks her dinner every single night, and she eats with them. If my mom would not do that, my grandmother would not eat. She thinks she's fat. You'd never know she was 81 to look at her either. She looks a lot younger. So anyway, while we're up there, she will be eating all the meals, the dinner meals with us. And she loves fish. And my mom does not know how to cook fish, and my mom's allergic to shellfish, so there's like no seafood ever in the house. So last time my dog sat, I made crab cakes for my grandma, and she loved them. So I think I'm going to save tomorrow's dinner that I was supposed to make. We'll take everything up there and make it Thursday, so she'll get to eat some fish. So still sticking to my meal plan, just going to be a day backwards. And then, like I said, I'm with my mom's through Sunday. So I've rambled enough now tonight. I'm going to turn my dishwasher on before I go to bed, walk my dog, get a shower, and head to bed because I'm tired. So I'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye.